Thank you so much for staying tuned to this frequency. Welcome to yet another edition of 60 Minutes Nigeria. I am Wilson Omasha. Well, Gosa or some of the mayor Agbonlaho is on his annual leave, so let's say for the next 2, 3, or 4 weeks, I'll just be here by the grace of God to tell you or bring to the fore what is happening within the confines of this country, Nigeria, for 60 minutes every Thursday. Today on this edition, we're taking a look at the arrest and subsequent release of LP Chairman, National Chairman, Abure, Julius Abure, the implication, the causes, and of course, what do you think led to the arrest, if it was politically motivated and all that. And of course, we'll delve into Edo 2024, issues bordering on primaries, lots and lots of story to tell. But I've been informed that in course of this show, we might just join in on the PDP primaries because we're told it's going to be shown live, so people get to see how the primary fared. But you know, on the same broadcast, that the show definitely will go on. With me here in the studio, I have a politician, an entrepreneur, and of course, it's into real estate. Join me to welcome Honorable Stephen Osemigie. Welcome to 60 Minutes Nigeria. Appreciate your comment.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
All right. He's called the War Bishop. With our politics analysis, he's in depth. He's also a clergyman. Join me to welcome Bishop Austin Igbasan. Bishop, welcome to
Thank you for having me.
The program. And a lecturer, Uniben, a very astute analyst. He tells you things the way they are. Some may call him controversial in his analysis, but I tell you, Wilson, this is the truth. Because of the discussion, you get to see why I describe him in this manner. Join me to welcome Dr. Owen Olu.
Yeah.
Welcome to 60 Minutes Nigeria.
Thank you.
I appreciate your coming.
Thank you.
Let us start off with the arrests and subsequent release of LP National Chairman Julius Abure. Now, what do you feel about that move? Some call it a state move. Some are saying, no, this is politically motivated. Others are saying he should go and answer for the alleged crimes, so to speak, he has committed. Take it up from there.
Thank you very much, Wilson. As citizens of Nigeria, one of the things we pride ourselves in is to live in a democracy. And in a democracy, one of the hallmarks of democracy is a respect for individual rights. And we know in our laws and our constitution that an accused is presumed innocent until proven guilty. But we were shocked and very saddened by what we saw on TV yesterday. I am a member of the Labour Party, for disclosure, full disclosure. I've seen my national chairman sitting on the floor. It was really very painful. We wanted to know what was the reason, because right now the party is at the process of conducting a primary, which is supposed to happen tomorrow, Friday. And the national chairman and the national working committee were in Edo State to plan for that. And there was a DSS invitation for all the aspirants and the leadership to come to DSS for a meeting. And he was, some say, adopted, because he had his own government security detail. They came with much more. In fact, there was a fracas, and at the end of the day, we saw pictures of him on the ground as if a national chairman of, in my opinion, the greatest party the country has ever seen, the party of the people, the Labour Party, on the floor. And he sparks questions. What has he done? Only to hear that there was an allegations of someone saying there was an attempted murder because some people attacked a former youth leader of the party, Ragbe Anselm, who was accosted a month ago and assaulted by different individuals. He wrote a petition saying the national chairman was responsible for to have sent those people, and that was what led to the arrest. But the timing is suspicious, because this is a primary that is 24 hours away, and the PDP and APC are doing theirs right now. What is it that, are they afraid of the Labour Party? Is it because they know that Edo people are likely going to go Labour this time, and they want to stop us from doing our primaries? So we feel that there's a political undertone to it. So
political undertone to it.
Clearly.
I'll come back to you, Honorable Stephen. Okay, well, I'm getting a signal right now that we might just join the PDP primaries. But before that, let's continue. Now, Bishop, you heard me say there might just be political undertone to this. Take it up from there.
Number one, a chairman of a political party does not have immunity. There is no immunity for any chairman of a particular party. So there is nobody that is above the law as far as Nigeria is concerned. And there is no time frame for you to track any crime. Of course, recently we are talking of Delegiwa issue being reopened by AGF. So you can count back, there are children that are not born when Delegiwa was murdered. So the issue of timing, as far as crime is concerned, if somebody commits a crime and is being invited by police, I feel that police have power or DSS to invite anybody, and the chairman of the party is not having immunity that cover him from being invited. If we look back, we see that the issue of forgery, the issue of corruption, there are issues that have been around Abure for some time. I don't know why he was arrested, but what I'm saying is that it should not be tied to politics. And it should not be tied to politics, because whatever happened, somebody wrote a petition or is being invited or is called somewhere, we should let the law run its course. Because if you are going to stay in a glass house, you must not throw stone. And therefore, if you know that as a head of a party, you are representing the party, and you want to make us know that this party is holier than the other party, so you should be open to be able to tell the world that I am white. If I'm invited, let me come in there, and to also show that I am a brand, is an ambassador, the brand ambassador for Labour Party. So we cannot question the DSS of the timing of inviting him or arresting him. We are not aware, we are not fully briefed here if he was invited and he refused to act into the invitation. So you can't speak for him, sir. You cannot speak for him. You cannot speak for him. That's why I'm saying, as far as he's invited, if somebody wrote a petition against me now as the representative of a Sword of Liberation Bible Church, and I did not go, they can also come, the law allow them to come and forcefully take me and I should go and answer questions. So talking about tying it to whatever, everybody in Nigeria is a Nigerian citizen that can be invited if there is an issue.
So you're saying it's not politically inclined?
Absolutely.
Now back to you, Bishop.
Why I say it's not politically motivated is that what threat are you to the masses decide this election? It is the masses that will decide. So for you to say it is a threat to anybody, is a threat to anybody. Okay, it's the masses that will determine who becomes the governor.
Dr. Owen, what do you feel? Don't relax, you react to it. So what do you feel about this?
I like to call a spade and not a big spoon. To be very honest with you, the Inspector General of Police was petitioned. The petition was written by Comrade Anslem on the 13th of February for an event, an assault that took place on the 29th of December. My worry is, in that petition, I got an extract of that petition from one of the national dailies.
Yes.
Some persons were indicted in that petition. One very wanting, one lady, and then one Emeka were indicted because, according to Honorable Comrade Anslem, the lady was the one who came to take him from the airport, took him to a hotel. The following morning, he was ambushed. The petition, or rather the petitioner did not mention Abure. He petitioned the Inspector General of Police. And then, of course, being that the thing happened in Benin City, Edo State, so the AIG Zone 5 was, the petition was militant to him to act on it and all that. But my big worry is the Inspector General of Police oversees Nigeria as a country. And there's a petition that has been forwarded to his office about an assault, attempted murder. Because the charges for which they were charging Abure yesterday was, the original petition was attempted murder. Then the charges were now modified to include possession of a firearm with live ammunition. Those words were just added here. But my big worry is, I don't want to speculate. I don't like saying things where I don't have proof. But the thing is this: we can insinuate, we can draw assertion, we can make inference. I'm a scientist. When you observe in chemistry, you do test after test, observation. From the observation, from the behavior of the chemicals, from the reactions, You know, when you pour some chemicals into a test tube, the way it reacts, you observe it. Based on the observation, you cannot make some inference, conclusion. Now, looking at what is happening, somebody was assaulted in December 29th, 2023. The person did not write a petition immediately. The person waited till the primaries of the party is a few weeks away. Wrote a petition on the 13th of February. The Inspector General of Police, Abure is a public figure. Everybody knows where he is. So my question is, why wait for Abure to come to Edo State to conduct? Yesterday we conducting delegates election that will participate in the primaries of tomorrow. Why wait for the man to come to Edo State when you are Inspector General of Police? You can actually initiate his arrest anywhere he is. So why wait? So well, I will, like I said, an owl cries in the night, and a child dies in the morning.
Okay.
So your guess is as good as mine.
I'm not guessing right now. I'm not guessing right, because for what Bishop they said, no, Abure is not immune to arrest. He's not immune to the law. Maybe he was invited according to him. He refused to come. Maybe, just maybe, he was not forcefully taken. During the release, go ahead. You want to react to some of his comments?
Yeah, thank you very much. It was important that I, first of all, clearly state that what we have here is a situation where Abure, I'm aware because I've spoken to him, he was not invited and would not come. He's a public figure. He's the national chairman of the People's Party, the biggest people-led 2023 revolution, what they call the Obedient. They are all in Labour Party, and it's a party that is poised to take Edo State. There's a reason why I feel...
Well, that is your own comment. They disagree with that.
Again, I know, but it's my opinion.
Yes, many will be like it's not true.
Okay,
so
in any
continue,
case,
yes.
My point here is that he was not invited and refused to come. He would come. As a matter of fact, he went for the DSS briefing towards the primaries, him and some other aspirants of the Labour Party, and he was adopted, asked to sit on the ground. Did you see the pictures? It's an outrage. He is somebody that you invite. He came there on his own volition to meet for the primary preparation. As he was leaving the event, he was accosted. And the same, at 2 a.m. last night, he had to be released. What was the accusation? That Anselm, the former youth leader that was suspended from the party, has now written that he is attempted murder. What's the accusation? People beat him somewhere. Abure that is in Abuja as the national chairman is now the attempted murder of somebody that... No. And it's the 2 days to primaries. Again, I don't have the evidence to say it's political, but it's clear that right now as we speak, not only did they hold the national chairman, the state chairman, Honorable Kerry Agbalo, is currently at Zone 5 as we speak. The youth leader, Ken, is currently at Zone 5. These are the people that are planning logistics for tomorrow. Why APC and PDP are having their primaries? Labour Party primaries is being impeded. And you tell me that it's a coincidence? And the reason is because of attempted murder that happened last year? Tell me something that we're rational people. Again, there's a reason Labour Party is being picked up. Because the people of Edo State want a change. We are tired. There's a reason why they are picking on us. We are not in power. Why are they coming after us? That's my question. Let my honorable...
Bishop, you heard about I said PDP and APC, they are doing theirs today. How come they're picking on Labour? He said, no matter how you want to do it, it is politically planned or politically inclined. Like the inference Dr. Owen is trying to draw. He said an owl cry at night or cried at night. Or child that in the morning you should just put 2 and 2 together. Now this is highly political. And of course, a paper said it is one political party that is behind all this harassment. I wouldn't want to mention any political party just for some reasons. Take it up from there, Bishop.
Me, I want to stand to say that Mr. Abure is not under immunity. And there is no time frame. Like my brother has said here, you can write a petition when the earth was created. And the decision of the police to move in to either deal with that petition is with the administrative structure of police. You are not to sit down here to tell police how or what has been. That's why I said we have not sit with Abure to be able to ask what are the modality that have been taken to be able to invite him and all the rest of them. And secondly, why I'm saying, what threat are we talking about? We have a senator from Labour Party representing Edo South. We have not seen him do something once. We have not felt the presence of Edo South in National Assembly since they have been in power. But what is now the threat? Now, you should be, for my tribe, they said, you claim a big animal to be able to say you are proud. You say, I am a proud son of the lion. You can't say you are a proud son of mosquito. It is only when an animal is big that you lay claim to that animal. I'm the son of the tiger. I'm the son of, you cannot say you are a son of rat. So that is how they say it in my place, that when an animal is big and is terrific, you as a human being, you can call yourself the name of that animal. So what we are saying is that, are we saying if the man is reported, the police cannot invite him, the DSS cannot invite him? Now, are we saying if Abure, God forbid, that is on sick bed, they will not do their primary? Other parties that are doing their primary, is their chairman, national chairman, is he the one conducting the primary on the ground? The Labour Party we are talking about, do they not have their national working committee? Is it the job of the national chairman to sit down and run a primary? Let us be factual. Whatever is happening, let us look at the onion of the matter. Do we need Abure to sit on the ground to conduct the primary that they needed to conduct here? Other primaries that are being conducted today, their national chairman, are they seated with them? Is it what the constitution say that the man should sit down? If he doesn't sit down, they cannot do primary. Do they have national working committee that are mandated to be in charge of the primary of Edo State? Okay. Or if something that is even worse than this, that is not even something that has to do with police, happen to the man, which means they will have to cancel the primary because the man is incapacitated somewhere. So let's leave the police. Let's look at National Working Committee assign some people to be in charge of this Edo State primary.
All right, Bishop.
Are they also arrested?
I'll come back to no, Bishop raised the vital point. What if there is an accident, God forbid, or is bedridden? You mean the primary will not take place?
No, they wait for him.
I want to say this. I don't like being emotional.
Yes.
I always say that when I come here. You see, I have come to realize that. Sorry, I am not a politician. I'm not a card carrying by any political party. And I don't have any sentiment towards anyone. Now, the comrade Anslem, who petitioned the Inspector General of Police, in that petition, that was, when Abure was arrested yesterday, the Tijani, the spokesman of the police, actually said they were acting based on a petition that was written to the Inspector General of Police and all that milited to the AIG Zone 5. Then, by suspended national youth leader also, Anslem, believed to be from the Abure faction of the party.
No, Apapa.
Okay, sorry. Apapa faction of the party. My big worry is, it appears anytime there is, during the presidential election, build up to the election, Apapa also came up. He came up, and there was this like train clock in the wheel of progress. When they saw the movements of Labour Party, the obedience and everything, Apapa came up. Apapa came from nowhere, and again was trying to. That was where the issue of faction came up, and then.
But right now there's no true. Do you guys have faction in the party?
There is still Apapa faction there. This man that wrote petition.
I thought the court has handled that aspect already.
It is still existing. Now, look, don't get it twisted. 29th of December that he came into Edo State, he came in to conduct election, local government election also for, I think, election for a Congress election, local government. That was when he was assaulted, according to him. My big question is, in the petition that is available on the internet, Mr. Julius Abure, the national chairman of the Labour Party, I'm speaking as a neutral person here, was not indicted in that petition. So why go after him? Except I don't have, let me just say what I saw is an extract of the petition. In that petition, 2 persons were indicted. One funny name, Newberry, is a lady, and then the other one Emeka Austin, Emeka also. These were the 2 persons that were indicted in that petition that was sent to the General of Police. Now the big question is, why arrest Abure when Abure was not indicted? Is this also a plot to destabilize the Labour Party in Edo State, just like the Apapa faction? Because this whole petition thing now is also coming from a member of the Apapa faction. Do you get what I'm saying? Is this also a plot like they were doing then during the build-up to 2023 presidential election? You know, the whole drama, Apapa here, Apapa there, and all that.
There's no Apapa anywhere.
No, This man, this youth chairman, is from the Papa fashion.
Okay. I'll come back to you.
The only thing, to be very honest with you, I really don't like to conclude.
Yeah.
But I will leave our audience to draw their conclusion.
Okay, now, Bishop raised the point. He said without Julius Abure there, can't they send the National Working Committee like what PDP and APC what they did to organize the primaries? Must he be there? What if peradventure, God forbid, something tragic happens to him? Will primary be suspended? Because you're saying that he's the one in charge of this, that the one in charge of that is to truncate the movement of labor because they felt that labor is a threat. Yes. What if peradventure he's incapacitated? You mean we're not conduct your primaries?
Thank you very much. Well, before I answer this question, let me quickly say, my Lord Bishop here has said that the national chairman of Labour Party does not have immunity. That's correct. Our constitution only provides for president and governors.
Governors, yes.
That is not in question. He was not invited and refused to come. That's a he was adopted, not just adopted, manhandled and asked to. The pictures are there, video. He was on the floor dragging. This is at least I call him a human dignity of respect. Anyway, that's for that. Just to say that we are not saying it's above the law. They did not invite him and he refused to show. He's a law-abiding citizen of Nigeria. My point is that the time is circumspect. Secondly, on your question, is without him, will the primaries not go on? The truth is that it is not even about necessarily the primary not going on. It's the purported image showing, humiliating the leader of a major political party in Edo State election. Why is the national chairman of the PDP and APC not invited? Remember that according to our brother here, he was not even listed as one of those in the petition. So why bring him up 2 days to primaries? The entire executive council of the National Working Committee are in Benin. So the primary will still go on. But however, remember I just told you now that the state chairman of Labour Party, Edo State, is in the zone 5 right now. He is not free. I saw him now. He's closing war yesterday. He's still wearing it. The youth leader, these are people that put logistics in place. Why are they holding them back? Are they part of those that are accused? What is going on? The chairman of the party is being held.
It's being held right now. It's not about politics to destabilize the party.
Now, what I'm saying is that, you know, if police is in this panel now, it will have been right to ask the police or DSS to ask that, please, this action you took, what led to this action? Have you invited this individual? Are they part of the petition? The exact petition you are acting on to invite them or to bring them. We will have been able to ask the police to say, because the police will not just wake up and go and pick somebody that is not part of a particular matter. Considering the chairman, national chairman of a party, that you know it can also spark uproar. I think the police and this security outfit will not be a dullard to just wake up and say, how do we give ourselves a bad name? Let us pick somebody that is not part of this petition. Let us pick so that we will be called as a biased umpire, wherein we're supposed to supervise whatever primary every party is doing. Let us do something that will make the masses to call us that we are already biased. I'm not sure that those organizations will be so foolish to be able to take such step. That's why I won't talk on their behalf. But like I said, they will not wake up and lay hand on somebody that is not part of the process, knowing fully well that ongoing investigation. Yes, that you cannot. It's not everything that police will come here and say, this is how far we have gone. It is not every investigation or whatever they are doing that they are going to. I'm not speaking for police, but what I'm saying is that we have a mindset in Nigeria that when Mr. F is touched, I remember vividly during the time of Chief Lucky Igbeneghu as a governor of this state, Chief Lucky Igbeneghu in his wisdom decided to move EBS from Lagos Street to where EBS is now. There was uproar. ITV is father's place. That was why he sent them so that EBS can close down. Today, many people who said it then knew the reason why the man moved them there, because that property was not occupied. It's a government property, and this place is choking for them. EBS was able to do more than what they were able to do when they were in that place. Today you have event center, have on that thing, but many people stood up and said, hey, he took the decision so as to kill it so that his father's place can rise. This mindset of Nigeria that we don't look things objectively. Why is this man invited? He can sue the police, he can sue the DSS if they infringe on his right, if his name is not part of the petition, if he did not resist arrest and they are holding him to drag him on the ground. It's not a lawless country. where the man cannot come out and say, oh, if the police have power to handle anybody if you resist the arrest. If you resist, they have it under the law.
All right, Bishop.
We may love the man, we may love his party, but the issue is that the subject matter. We shouldn't move out. Today is Abure. It can be anybody tomorrow. Are we going to bend our law because of anybody? And I tell you that this organization cannot just wake up to lay hand on somebody that is not part of something when they know that we can always take them to court and we can do what is called the needful.
All right, well, I would appreciate it if you can just assist us with the clip, that report, please. We can assist us with it. The clip of Abure being arrested and all that. Just assist us with it, PD. Thank you. Now, he raised the point. That, but from all they've said, do you think it's going to impede in the primaries?
The whole thing is ill-planned. Because
ill-planned by who?
By whoever is concocting this whole thing. It's a concussion. Let's not deceive ourselves. Somebody was assaulted December 29th. January passed. He did not petition
but he said they can have to petition anytime they choose to react to it.
A minute, please.
Yes.
Somebody, you were assaulted. And it was even shown on social media, the things were flying everywhere. You didn't write a petition in January. You waited for 2 weeks to the primary of the party to write a petition on the 13th of February. And then, this thing is well orchestrated.
We just joined us. This is 60 Minutes Nigeria. And we are talking about the arrest and subsequent release of LP National Chairman Julius Abure. But for the information we're getting right now in the studio, they're saying that the state chairman, right, by law, and of course the youth leader, so to speak, is still being held. Zone 5. For the whole report. Yeah, okay, fine. Now continue with the points you were making.
No, the point is very clear. But to me, I really don't know why we want to just disgrace ourselves in this country. And of course, we tell people that the reason why we are behaving like rascals here is because politics is very lucrative. That's why everybody wants to, this one want to undo the other, so that you can have advantage and all that. So that we waited for this long. You were assaulted in December. You waited for the whole of January to pass before writing the petition. Somebody must have instigated this Comrade Anslem to do that petition, and obviously just to destabilize the party. On the issue of if the party primaries cannot go on without Abure, it's an absurdity to ask such questions. Because remember in this country when our Nigerian Labour Congress chairman was assaulted in Imo State here, when he went there to picket the state governor, the state government, and as the case may be, he was manhandled, and because of that incident, Nigerian Labour Congress declared, I think 3 days warning strike. So that the Congress can go on without him, but it will be out of place to say if they cannot do anything without Abure. Okay. So the whole thing is that the way the thing is and the way everything is obvious that.
Thank you